Oh, there's Norm. I don't smoke, man. What's the matter with you? Smoking a cigarette.
What's up, Norm?
They stopped you.
Sit down. What's up? We're just hearing about this guy's penis. Sit down. Don't put Chauncey too close to Norm.
What is going on?
I hate when you say that, Howard. You make me sound like some sort of freak.
Oh, you are. You know,
Norm, how's it going? We met. Yeah. I interviewed Norm, and I didn't tape the interview. It wasn't on, so I asked him if I could do the whole thing over again. So he said, sure. What? So he starts to do the interview again, but he goes, I can't answer the questions because I forgot what I said the first time.
Shut up for a second. I'm talking to Norm.
Hey, Artie. What's up, Norm?
What is it, Tom?
God damn, these things don't come cheap.
Norm, when did you start smoking cigarettes?
A week ago.
Are you serious?
He goes on and
smoking a week ago?
Yeah.
And now you're addicted? You can't let the cigarette go?
You gotta start sometime, man.
Are you drunk?
What?
Are you drunk? I can't say that on the air.
I can't breathe.
Put that out.
Oh, my God.
There. I said effing a bed.
Don't say the F word. It doesn't get on the air.
Long form, anyway.
It was funny. You had the funniest line of the show, and you just got bleeped.
Right.
Tom Chiusano, my general manager.
I was say, if it is, I have the best doctors for you. Sloan Kettering's the place to go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Tom.
What?
Yeah, Tom.
Not you, him.
I actually appreciate that.
No, he's going to find out if he has cancer. But never mind that.
No, he looks rougher than the last time I saw him.
Yeah, his wiener.
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
He has a choice.
Yeah.
It's solidified.
Yeah, I know, I heard.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
A lot of people didn't hear. Go ahead.
So what happens
You don't know his choice.
when you damage it, you have two erectile sacs on each side of your penis.
Sure.
That's where the blood flows that gives you an erection.
Yeah, of course.
What can happen when you damage it? One of those erectile sacs.
Tell us something we don't know.
Gets calcium deposits. They solidify, and then you have these lumps, these rocks, like inside that sac.
Right.
So when you get an erection, the penis bends way to the left or way to the right, and it causes extreme pain, and it makes it almost impossible even to get an erection.
I read a thing in a medical book that you don't have to say everything.
Right.
But have you had, like, spontaneous erections and caused yourself pain?
One day it just happened. It just happened, and it was painful, and a blood vessel burst, and I freaked out and
you went to the doctor.
Ran to the doctor.
And he said
you limp to the doctor.
Right away you think cancer of the penis. When you find lumps in your penis and a big bulge.
All right, so let me understand something. So now you're faced with a decision, and Norm, you can help with this.
All right.
Either he goes and gets an operation, they cut off 2 inches of his penis.
Yeah.
Right.
Cut it in half, basically.
Basically, and it might not even work after that. Or
vagina.
Leave it alone, but maybe never be able to use your penis again.
Yeah. Well, that's
it's Chauncey's choice.
It's a tough choice, right?
I tell you, that's a question for bigger minds than ours. That'd be a good one for Dear A.B.
What would you do, seriously? All right, Robin's going to look at your wiener, Chauncey.
You know what? I need to look at what it looked like before, so that.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me just make something clear. It's not that it's going to look that deformed, because if you don't have an erection, it's hard to see the rocks, the bumps.
Just let Robin examine it.
Yeah.
But you can see something, you say?
If you really want to examine it, yeah. But Robin, do you want to examine it that close?
I don't want to touch you.
I mean,
show
you
it
really
to
got
her.
to take a look. I'll show Robin.
And if you want, use Norm's penis as a comparison.
Wait a minute. Can I have rubber gloves if I do have to?
Yes. And Chauncey won't care if you touch it.
Does this hurt any of my credibility as a journalist?
No, you're not a journalist.
You have no credibility.
I think Edward R. Murrow had a calcified penis.
Okay, so...
It's really not funny. I mean, it's a serious thing.
Yeah, we're not laughing at it.
It's funny to us, not to you.
We're laughing with you.
You can laugh. It can happen to anyone in this room.
Thank
tomorrow.
God you have a cancerous knee. It'll take your mind off your deformed penis.
Well, you know what I think?
It hasn't. That's the thing. It hasn't. I'm more worried about the penis.
His knee has been hurting for months, probably.
Yeah.
But as soon as something happened to his penis, he went right to the doctor.
Well, that makes sense.
Exactly.
That's like when Christopher Reeve was paralyzed from the neck down.
Can't say that.
What is wrong with you, Norm?
Norm.
You think Christopher Reeve was worried about
How come you're not saying that on your show?
What show is
the
that?
dirty words.
What
the
show?
Norm show.
The Norm show.
Whatever show it is.
That's gone. That's gone, man.
Oh. What show do you have now?
I have a new program.
What's it called?
The name escapes me right now.
It's getting rave reviews.
They got good reviews.
Yeah.
It's
called the Stan Hooper program.
Yeah, A Minute with Stan Hooper is what it's called.
Well, why'd you ask if you knew?
He's being funny.
All
right. Here's a picture of what Chauncey's penis used to look like.
All right.
Oh. Where is it? It hasn't changed much.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
Debbie.
Norm's putting on glasses he really wants to see.
All right, go over and show Robin.
Guy's got a set of balls on him, though. I'll tell you that.
All right, go show.
For doing this?
I'm going to regret
Go show Robin. Give Robin plastic gloves.
Light. I have my gloves.
Is someone in there with Robin?
Yeah, really.
Go in there. No one can hear you.
Send Ronnie in there.
Hey, Norm.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man. Wait, we'll talk to you in a minute. I just want to.
I just want to see if there's some. Is there anything to see, Chauncey?
There is.
What's going on in there? I don't want to see it.
3 points. You can point them out to me.
Look at
damage from the blood vessel.
Chauncey,
just
shut
take
up.
off your pants.
Robin's gloves. Robin's got white gloves.
Oh, God. Take them down.
Take your pants off and shut up. Just shut up.
All of a sudden, he's shy.
Yeah, he shows everybody that thing.
We couldn't keep your pants on for years. Take your pants down.
This is the most... Don't look at the laugh. Just do it, man.
Hurry up, man.
All right, I'll be a nurse. All right. Excuse, sir, could you take your pants down? I have to look. Oh, my. Oh, yes.
Now, you see the,
what's going on? Oh, it's gross.
Yes, yes.
I just looked over.
like this.
Oh.
The redness coming.
Oh.
A minute with Chauncey's penis.
Why is he showing that to us anyway?
I don't know. He's crazy.
Chauncey, you want some Maxiderm?
Thank goodness I didn't have to touch anything. Thank you for touching it for me, Chauncey.
Chauncey, can you get aroused?
Can you get aroused? No.
I don't think any of us can get aroused anymore.
Okay, go over on that microphone so I can get rid of you real quick, because I got to interview Norm. Now, why did you show that to Robin?
See, now you're going to make me regret it.
No, really, why did you? I don't even know why.
All publicity is good publicity.
See, now, Howie, this is unbelievable. You talked me into this. I'm on the fence whether this is the right thing to do or not. And after I do it, you say, well, why did you do that?
I don't even know what just happened.
Oh, it's a sad thing.
First of all, let me just say, it really brings awareness to this condition. You can get it. Anyone can get it.
It's a condition that only you could ever have.
No, we don't pleasure ourselves that way.
You and a guy named Eddie Peroni. It doesn't matter. It can happen.
Really?
Spontaneous.
Did it look gross, Robin?
Yeah, it's usually smooth. It's all like
bumpy,
wrinkled, and then there's lumps on the side.
That's the calcium that solidified.
And then it's really red and irritated under...
where the blood vessel blew up.
So your penis has the disease that kid in the mask had.
So
although it's,
can you get aroused at all?
I can, but it makes a sharp left turn.
Wow.
And it's very, very painful as well.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, it's hysterical.
So you have to try not to get excited.
Right.
Chauncey Hayden is a writer for Steppin' Out Magazine.
He's going through some very tough times.
For more information, go to steppinoutmagazine.com and call us tomorrow and let us know if you have cancer.
I'll let you know.
All right.
Thanks. Good show, no?
Chauncey, thanks,
Good
man.
luck to you, Valley.
All right. Wow. Poor
Thank
Chauncey.
you, Chauncey.
Nice knowing you.
Writer used to be the title he was known first for.
Now it's a hyphenate.
Wow.
Peroni sufferer.
We want you to know that Norm Macdonald has a perfect erection.
Yes.
And doesn't lean to the left at all.
Yeah.
Well, politically.
You want to show us, Norm?
Hey, look at you getting another TV show.
Yeah, how about that?
Another shot.
Mr. Hollywood.
You wrote this show?
Yeah.
How was it going? I mean, how were the ratings?
I don't know. I guess they're saying smash hit, whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Are they?
I don't know what that term means.
Are you a smash hit?
Smash hit, yeah.
So the ratings are good.
Oh, my God. What is... I don't know all the terms. I'm not a big... Through the roof.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not a big word guy.
So is this like as big as like a Seinfeld for you, or are you going to be rolling in dough?
Yeah, it's not as big as Seinfeld.
What?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Seinfeld wasn't Seinfeld at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this, on Fox at 8:30 Wednesday night?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you watch it, or do you not watch it?
What, you mean when it's on the TV?
Yeah.
No, I already seen it.
But you don't watch the actual airing of it?
You don't invite people over and...
No, I can watch it without commercials.
Like, I know that Heather Locklear, when she was on Melrose Place, used to invite all her friends over to watch it with her.
Yeah.
You don't invite all your friends over to watch the show with you?
I don't do that.
Getting your jammies.
No, because on the Wednesday we had like a big premiere party for the thing, you know, where you go to a person's house and watch the TV show that I'd already seen 30 times.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I didn't go, though.
Right.
Because I'd already seen the program.
So did Fox congratulate you? Are you the #1 in your time slot?
Yeah, I think we're #1.
You're #1 already?
Yeah, in the time slot. Yeah.
Who are you up against?
A bunch of 2, 3, and 4 guys.
Who? I mean, really, what's going on? So you really #1 in the time slot already?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, my God. Do you believe him? I don't even know if he's telling the truth.
Well, #1 is a relative term.
So is it not going well, or is it going well?
Oh, great, man. Oh, my God. It's unbelievable.
Is it really kissing your ass, huh?
No.
No? Is this Fox's #1 show?
No, it's not Fox's #1 show. Fox's #1 show is the
Simpsons?
Billionaire.
Millionaire, Joe Millionaire?
Oh, Joe Billionaire still?
You don't even know it. You're making all this up.
I know.
I thought it was Skin.
They haven't said anything.
What?
Skin is their #1 show.
No,
right?
Skin has been canceled.
Has it? Yeah.
Artie, when's the last time you saw Norm?
We haven't seen each other probably in about 6 months, right?
Yeah, I know. I phoned Artie, and he has some odd message machine that he can't get through.
Right.
Somebody answers. It was a woman, and she gives me directions.
A lot of people call me
up on me
and don't have these issues. But the 2 most famous guys I know have
right.
Howard and you.
I have to take a break.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to give you an opportunity to sit here and prepare some thoughts why we should watch this show. Because you really haven't done a good job of telling us why we should watch it. So far, nobody's inspired.
Well, the only reason to watch it is if you don't, if you want to miss out on the smash hit.
All right, why don't we take a break?
Have a cigarette.
Have a cigarette, but don't smoke around me.
Of course not.
All right, Ken, you're on the air.
Hey, honey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, I was actually wanted to ask Chauncey, what I do to pleasure myself is I roll up a blanket
and have sex.
And actually make pleasure myself with the blanket.
Like laying face down?
I got to find this article I read. They say,
I actually can hold it right in front of me, like doggy style.
Well, let me tell you something.
Oh, my goodness.
Guy's positions for his blanket.
But you know what? There was a whole article about how guys who...
Where was this article?
I got to find it. I was reading a magazine. It might have even been in the newspaper that guys who pleasure themselves laying down on a bed and rubbing up against the bed have sexual problems, like big sexual issues.
Oh, yeah, that was the Wall Street Journal.
I actually
you read it? See? I told you it was in a legitimate newspaper.
I actually make a pocket with the blanket.
Yeah, we figured out what you're up to.
Yeah, we get it.
But I get chafed and scratched sometimes.
Yeah.
You get Peronis, you keep that.
Yeah, you better take it easy.
You want to get yourself a hot pocket.
I need, hey.
Now.
I heard of someone that used a squid once, a calamari.
That was me.
Yeah.
All right. Did you see me on Letterman?
I didn't see it, man. Everybody told me how great it was.
Everyone said it was good, but
and they said you weren't as hard as you said you were going to be, or so. I don't know.
Oh, they were critical? I thought it was good. I mean, I had a good time doing it.
Yeah.
I wanted to do product endorsements. I couldn't do any. I had a huge legal fight with them. But I had a good time at Letterman show. I hadn't done it in
Now,
5 years.
what do you mean product endorsements?
It's a whole long story. I won't even bore you with it. But you know who was there? The whole E! crew went.
Oh, yeah?
And Isaac said they were sitting in the audience, and they learned a lot of stuff, like that you have to do certain things when you're in the audience at the Letterman show.
Like what?
I didn't even know this. Do you know about this?
I have never...
Yeah, of course. Even off the air. No, we're on
here. We're on here.
What kind of a prank is this? Have I been X'd?
No, I'm not making a prank. I'm having a discussion.
Oh, well, you said we weren't on the air.
I was kidding.
Oh.
And then you used the F word.
Well, I can't. There's a very fine line between kidding and lying.
Isaac, come in here and tell me what you learned at the Letterman
show. The audience has rules.
I have never been in the audience of the Letterman show, and then when I go to be a guest, Dave doesn't want any of my friends in there.
Oh, no.
In case he recognizes somebody in the audience.
He's very particular, Letterman.
He should not know anybody in the audience?
There's a lot of rules about who sits in the audience, because they almost didn't get in. because they knew me. Where's Isaac? Can somebody...
Not on.
How many times I got to call for Isaac? Oh.
Isaac's not here right now, but what it was is it was the person that gives away tickets on the street.
Yeah.
They want to up your chances to get in to the show. So they say, you know, don't wear a baseball cap. They don't want young guys who are going to scream out people's names. I forget what the other particulars are, but Letterman likes true fans. I know he came to L.A. once, and I ordered tickets just by mail, but a friend of mine who works in the industry got other tickets. So I gave away the tickets I got by mail. Turns out all the industry people, he put up in the rafters. The people that got the mail.
Well, Isaac said you have to say you're a Letterman fan. If you say you're a Howard Stern fan, he would probably not put you in.
He wouldn't put you in. That was part of it, too. They didn't want rowdy people in the audience.
Oh, Isaac had a whole story.
Well, that makes sense.
How did you didn't see Isaac today with that story?
No, he told me Friday he was going to come in and tell it.
Because he's not here.
No, all right, well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
We should have gone to that break.
You should just say the F word over and over again. Let me do the break. Yeah. Come back and we'll talk about your minute with Stan Hooper, and I want to find out how you're doing, who you're banging, and everything. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Here's an interview with actor Chris O'Donnell.
You know, I was listening on Howard Stern the other day. They always play all the clips from all these radio interviews from the junkets to make everyone sound like such asses. I'm like, God, I'm going to be careful next time I'm in here doing this radio part of this, because you never know. It's funny because they take, and you can totally hear, a lot of times they'll interview, they'll play a clip, Robin will play a clip from one of the actors at the press conference saying, talking about their character, just taken out of context, it always sounds so stupid. I guess there's nothing you can really do about that.
95X.
In the late spring of 1976, disco fever was setting the night on fire in New York City. Just a little further north, a group of young men and women were lighting a different kind of fire.
Hi, I'm Howard Stern, the program director of Westchester's Rock Station. You know, it's really hard to describe what makes a radio station a success. We here at WRNW have narrowed it down to a very few special elements. First and foremost, the music.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing there? Is Jeff around there?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, right.
Is this you, the guy on the Howard Stern show there?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Yeah, this is not Norm Macdonald.
Hey, I got a question. You ever try to, whack your bag with your gimp arm?
Rocky McDonald.
Hey, how's it going there?
Hi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is Norm.
Norm, huh?
Yeah, what's your name there?
Well, I'm not going to tell you my name until you tell me your real name.
You got big beef patties?
Yeah.
Are they in your shirt?
Lafayette McDonald's.
Hey, how's it going? This is McDonald's there?
Yeah.
Get out of my house! You're in my house, huh?
You live at McDonald's?
Yeah, I'm Norm. Get the fuck out of my house, huh?
What?
You want to bang?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going there, man?
Who's this?
It's Norm Macdonald, man. How you doing, huh?
Who?
Norm Macdonald?
Tom McDonald?
Norm Macdonald, man. You
What?
It's Norm Macdonald, man. How you doing, huh?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good. I got a TV show on TV. You ever see it there?
No, I don't.
I used to be on Saturday Night Live, man. Yeah, it was really good.
How do you like it?
It was good. You sound like a Mongoloid. You a Mongoloid or something?
No.
You sound like a retard.
Yeah, I'm the one that goes on the Howard Stern.
I don't give a
Bye.
Hey.
What?
Oh, hang up on me, man. I'm Norm Macdonald, you little Mongoloid Oh? Did you swallow your tongue?
Yeah, it was pretty good, that one.
That was good. Who does that?
I thought it was you. Not you?
No, that's not me. That's a what do you call it?
A look-alike.
Celebrity look-alike. Whatever.
Impersonator, maybe?
I thought that was you.
One time I met that dude that looks like the Pope.
What did he do?
He didn't look that much like the Pope.
Did you tell him?
Yeah. And I said, I think that, you're taking a big risk there. with your job.
Yeah, trying to look like the Pope.
Yeah, you might go to hell.
You think?
Well, yeah, guy pretending to be the second guy to God.
Yeah, they might not look at that, like, kindly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know, you're a gambler, right? You have a gambling problem.
I have no gambling problem.
Oh, you still gamble?
No, sir.
Oh, you
gave
stopped?
it up?
Yeah, I gave it up.
Go to Gamblers Anonymous?
Nah, man.
Why'd you stop?
Why'd I stop? Because I found other things in life. You ever hear of a fellow named Deepak Chopra?
Don't say the S word.
What?
I got to bleep you every time you curse. And you're a funny guy. But
No.
You ruined the punchline and everything. When did you start working below?
No, I'm into the meditation, man.
Are you doing TM?
And I'm working out.
Why did you stop gambling? Because, like Artie describes, when you did your first sitcom for ABC...
You couldn't wait to run down to Vegas.
Yeah,
they said sometimes in the middle of taping, you'd have one eye on the games.
Yeah.
Is it hard now to give up gambling totally? I mean, it must be difficult. You love it.
It's hard, but you know how I do it? I work out. I go to the gym, and I work out, and I work out.
So every time you feel like gambling, you work out?
Yeah, I'm working out about a couple hours a day. But I'll tell you something about that working out, man, that gets... I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I mean, I know the gay thing is big nowadays and everything, you know?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it or anything like that.
What?
Well, when I go to the gym, I go there to work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I go there. And when I go into the locker room, I go in there to towel off and you know, have a shower and get out of there, you know.
What are you doing? That's a funny bit. I had to bleep it.
I'm sorry.
I bleeped you 20 times.
I'm sorry. I won't say
If you just said penis, it would have been funny.
I guess. I don't like that word.
Man, it's killing me.
He doesn't understand.
You don't understand. People are listening, and they're not hearing anything you're saying.
Okay.
It cuts out like a whole 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you want to talk about?
That was funny. Now you're bumming me out.
I'm sorry.
You go on Letterman or something, you don't use dirty words. You could tone that down here.
Yeah, but I thought you were cutting. I don't know.
Cutting? They cut me right off the air. You keep saying that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to find a way of saying it without saying it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Pleasure myself.
Right. You think I go around in my real life saying pleasure myself? But what am I going to do? I mean, I'm trying to stay on the air.
Of course, certainly.
You know.
So certainly.
Yeah. Hey,
what's that?
So I was.
Has he stopped gambling or not? I don't know.
He stopped gambling, right?
Yeah, stopped gambling. Yeah.
Artie, has he really?
I haven't talked to him, but I know Norm does stop gambling for years on end.
Is that right?
Yes. He can go on streaks.
So do you watch the games now, or do you not even care about sports?
No, man. I watch the games. I use the sheer tyranny of my will. The Deepak Chopra talks.
Do you really not gamble?
Yeah, I really don't gamble.
And it's got to be hard because you love gambling.
It's not hard at all, man.
You still play poker?
Don't go to Vegas?
What's that?
Do you play poker?
Yeah, I play a little poker.
Oh, so you are gambling.
Well, poker's not gambling. Poker's a game of skill.
You know, this is really weird. During the commercials, Norm went out of the room, but the guys of E, the men of E, came to me and said a whole bunch of people are getting together. You chip in $500 a piece. We're going to go up to the Indian reservation up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one of them. Mohegan, I think.
Oh, Mohegan.
We're going to go to Mohegan, and every guy chips in $500, and we're going to play poker, like a World Series poker game.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which could be fun, but then I found out... I would have participated, but it's not even like real poker. It's what's it called?
Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em.
That's a good game, though.
I'm not playing it.
That is real.
You don't like that game?
Well, they put 3 or 4 cards down in the middle.
Yeah.
And in addition to your own hand...
Oh, you make a hand from the 3 cards in the middle.
Why can't we just play poker?
That is poker. That's the best poker in the world.
No, it isn't. Because then you don't even know what a good hand is.
What do you do? 3s and 9s are wild?
No, I play regular poker the way men are supposed to play.
Yeah, with the cards in your hand.
No, he hates wild cards.
Yeah.
Right?
Wild cards mess up the whole game. It's not a game of skill anymore. It's like it's sitting there doing math homework.
Yeah. Texas Hold'em. That's the best.
I'm not
You
playing.
like Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, it's the best poker game there is.
Why? Why is regular poker no good?
What's regular? That is
like
regular.
5-card stud.
No, 5-card stud.
5-card stud went out in the 60s. Nobody plays.
Oh, man. There's no having a real conversation with
I'm having a real conversation. 5-card stud's dead game.
Now, I know Norm does love Hold'em.
Yeah.
What?
You don't like that?
I'm not getting involved.
Why can't you play that?
When are you doing it?
I don't know. They're talking about February. They want to do it.
Let me see who's playing. Tom Giselmundo.
He's putting it together.
Frank Flores.
I just played a Texas Hold'em tournament.
You pay for big money, though. What was the tournament?
It was one of those celebrity things. Free.
How much money is it?
It's free. Celebrity.
Charity.
So it's charity. You're playing not for real.
But if you win, you get a seat in the Bellagio.
If you go to Vegas,
yeah.
Like, what do you play for? Like, how much money do you have to put up for that? You ever do a tournament?
Yeah, I do tournaments.
How much money do you put in? Like 10 grand?
Whatever. There's different numbers.
How much have you put in?
Yeah,
ever?
Won 3 tournaments.
Yeah. Wow. But how much have you put in at any one time? Like 100,000 or something?
Hey, what's the biggest bet you ever made? You degenerate.
Let's do this a different way. What's the most you ever won in the tournament?
I don't know.
Why is that embarrassing to people?
Because at least when he won, you can tell you, when I ask what you lost, what you won. Like, I bet you, I've heard numbers, like, have you ever won 100 grand in a tournament?
How much can you win in a tournament?
Let me explain something to you.
Yeah,
there's an organization in the United States called the IRS.
Oh.
Dude, I'm sure you've lost more than you've made, so you don't have to worry about that.
But if you win one year and you lose the next year, you have to pay on what you won the one year, and you don't.
They don't give you anything on your losses.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you don't play in casinos then? Because if you play in a casino, they watch everything. You play like in regular games?
No, I play in casinos, yeah.
So they know how much you won.
Yeah.
No, but they don't care.
They're not keeping track of it.
Yeah, they're not friends with the IRS.
Right. They hate the IRS.
Exactly.
All right, so we're not going to learn how much you bet.
Well, it's just a number.
What's the biggest tournament you ever played in? What is so goddamn crazy about asking that?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you're really uptight. You've seen some crazy gambling out of Norm, though, Artie, right?
We've put up some numbers together.
Yeah.
You've played poker with him?
I've never played poker with Norm. Not
Artie's not a card guy.
Yeah.
Not a legal game. We know Artie's numbers, right? And you got to think Norm's numbers got to be better than Artie's numbers, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean,
Yeah, Dominic, you're on the air.
First of all, there's no wild cards in Texas Hold'em.
I didn't say there was.
Oh, you get 2 cards.
Yeah, nobody said that.
Then you get a 3-card flop. Then you get a 4th card. And then you get a 5th card. The 4th card's called the turn, and the 5th card's the river. And if you win in a tournament, they do take out the taxes.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, absolutely. They net the check out to you.
All right.
Sounds like fun.
Definitely going in February, and it's my favorite game. I play it all the time.
And what do? You go in with a group of guys and play?
Yeah, you buy in. They have all sorts of tournaments. Like the top prize is $2 million in Las Vegas. But you buy in. There's let's say there's 300 players. Everybody buys in for 5,000, 10,000, 1,000. There's all sorts of tournaments.
Wow.
And then you play elimination until there's 8 guys left, and then you play down.
Have you ever won?
Yeah, I won once, but not a lot. I mean, I was like 38th out of.
Right.
They're looking to get 16 guys at. They want $700 a pop, but 200 goes to room and stuff, so it's $500.
Why do we have to go to Mohegan Sun to do it? Why can't we just do it right here and put up $500?
Because they were thinking that as soon as some of the guys get out early, because they lose real quick, at least they have something to do.
Go to play craps.
All right.
Well, we'll just play it at scores.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Something to do, huh?
There's no game more exciting than Texas Hold'em, I'll tell you right now.
It is a good game, Howard.
I don't care. I don't want to play.
No, I don't play.
I'll just ruin it.
Why?
Hey, by the way, CBS did the right thing.
What'd they do?
Because they won the night. They won the Jessica. CBS ran Elizabeth. No, let's see. NBC ran Elizabeth Smart.
No, CBS ran Elizabeth Smart.
Oh, okay. So I guess they delayed the broadcast till 10 o'clock.
Because of the game.
Yeah, they ended up winning the night. There you go. Who cares?
I don't know. Why'd you bring it up?
Let's talk about you. Let's try and get something going here with you.
Yeah, man, I think it is going.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who are you banging? What are you doing? I know you're not. Is your divorce final yet?
My divorce was final years ago.
Yeah, it was always final.
Artie,
We've been talking to him.
He gave us bad advice.
What? I don't.
Divorce is final.
I didn't know that.
We found some chick you banged.
Yeah.
We were going to bring her in.
Yeah.
And Artie goes, you better not because his divorce isn't fun.
My divorce isn't fun.
For the purposes of that chick.
I did not know it was fun.
I thought it was final
Artie.
years ago.
Is your divorce final?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a sound like a yes.
Would have been great. Found some chick she claims she banged you. I don't know if she really did.
That would have been a lot of fun.
Hey, man. You're free now, right? You're single? Are you seeing anyone, or are you just like playing the field?
No, I'm married to my work.
Are you in a relationship?
To my work?
No, I mean, any chicks?
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
Footloose and fancy free.
No, I do my work, and then on the weekends I'm with my boy.
Are you with your boys now?
How old is your son now?
He's, I want to say 8.
Boy, that must be real quality time.
Yeah.
You sure he's 8?
I'm not into numbers. No, he's 11 years old. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Very good boy.
Yeah.
So you got your sense of humor?
He's well behaved.
Yeah. How's the ex-wife handling everything? She remarried yet?
No, she's handling this very well.
She talking to you, or is it like?
Of course. We have a very good relationship.
Yeah. You ever have to spank your son?
Huh?
You ever have to spank your son, like get into discipline?
You're not a spanker.
You don't hit your kid, do you?
No, never hit my
Someone
kid.
told me you like to hit your kid.
No, my father would discipline me.
Right.
He came from a different generation.
Right.
Yeah, that's the reason he smacked you.
What about you? You don't spank your girls?
Oh, yeah. I walk around with a big stick and yell at the kids. No, I would never hit my kids.
No,
I just burn them with cigarettes. That's all. They love it. They've learned to love it.
Takes the voices away.
That's right. High Pitch Eric, you're on the air. You're on with Norm Macdonald on A Minute with Stan Hooper. That's what you want to see Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox Television. That's what he's here promoting.
Hey, Norm, how you doing?
I'm all right. High pitched Eric. How are you?
Good. First of all, you're a no-talented comedian.
Uh-huh.
I put 2 other people that are more funny than you. Salvus Southbrook and I are more funny than you.
Oh,
I couldn't agree with you more.
No, I'm sorry about that.
I think he makes a cogent point.
Yes. Yes, Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard. Hey, Robin. How you doing? I really don't mean to disrespect the show because I love you guys so much, but I'd like to direct my question and my comments to Old Macdonald.
Old Macdonald?
Yeah, you are the biggest trip that ever graced the television screen.
Why do you say that?
The biggest what?
Listen, SNL News sucked to begin with, and when he was on, it stunk even more. I want to know what or who you have naked pictures of that you keep getting these TV shows.
Wait a second.
You are the worst.
Oh, my God.
I would rather take...
You were great on Saturday Night. He was great on Saturday Night Live doing the news. They haven't found anybody better.
Howard, please. I would
Get out of here.
I'd love to tape his voice and put it on my alarm clock.
Dude.
So I can go to bed at night. God, he's such a trip.
Well, how much would you pay for something like that?
I'd probably pay a lot of money.
All right, let's get rid of this.
oh my goodness.
Hey, man, you were great on Saturday Night Live.
So far, it seems to be split.
Yeah. All right, Sylvia, go ahead. You're on with Norm Macdonald.
Hi, good morning. I built blackjack at the Bellagio, and Norm Macdonald brought me up to his room one night, and I got pregnant and never had the abortion.
All right.
I just wanted to let him know that he's the father of my child.
Okay.
Well, that's exciting news.
What kind of baby did you have, male or female?
Well, I mean, she's a male, but...
Just like me. Norm likes to whack the wee-wee. Hey, Normie. Listen to that last phone call. He sucked.
Yeah.
Howard.
Yes.
Do me a favor. I need one of those digital cameras you can't seem to give away, and I've been dying for one. Put me on hold.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't know if I have one. If they have one, they'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Hold
I
on.
love you. Robin, you are looking good. Oh, my God.
We don't have any? Gary says we don't have any.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Digital camera.
Let's see what's going on with Norm. Premiere of Stan Hooper had 7.1 million viewers.
Yes.
That's good.
It's a lot. It's a huge amount of people. You couldn't even fit that into the studio.
But you lost nearly 3 million from your lead-in.
What's that now?
Dear. Why do you have to bring that up?
Well, big deal. It's his first time out.
Yeah.
The show's got to build, that's all.
Yeah, exactly.
The show airs at 8:30 p.m. You play a 60-minute style newsman.
Yes.
Like a Andy Rooney.
Well, it's actually more like a Charles Kuralt.
Right. And you you have a wife, and your wife is played by Penelope Ann Miller.
Yeah.
Good-looking woman?
You familiar with her? Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of cute.
Very nice lady.
And what's that like? Is she getting along with you?
Yeah.
Any set romance going on there?
No.
Ever kiss her on the show?
You mean on the...
Like make out with her on camera?
Like she's your wife, right?
No.
No love scenes?
You're not going to have any, scenes where you kiss her?
I don't care for that.
No? You're the writer, so why wouldn't you write that?
You ever do that?
Sure, my movie.
Isn't it odd?
Oh, no, it was great. I loved it. I made out with my movie wife every scene I could. I would write that in. I would just just kiss her. In the middle of something, I would kiss her. What's this? What is that? Oh, I don't want to play that.
What's
Leave
that?
Norm alone.
Come on. Good Lord.
Some chick you banged.
Oh, is that? Oh, jeez.
You're out there banging. Don't act all asexual.
I'm not asexual at all.
When's the last time you got laid?
In terms of pleasuring myself?
Yeah, well, I mean, when's the last time you had a woman?
Oh, man. Long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You seem depressed.
No, I'm not depressed. It's just a lot easier. This is the thing. I gotta now say these words that you have to figure out. But I get randy. And I feel like I should have some sort of a release.
Right.
So
what do you do?
So then I'm like, how am I going to get a lady? Well, I'm randy immediately.
Right.
I'm like, I'll just
push one down on the ground.
Myself.
Oh, you just have to mostly pleasure yourself.
Yeah, because
what about Penelope Ann?
By the time I find the lady, I may be.
What about Penelope Ann Miller? Is she married?
Yeah, she's married.
She's married.
Yeah, she's married.
Have you ever called her a whore? Would you ever call a whore if you want to have sex?
I wanted to, but I've never taken the plunge.
Why haven't you?
I'm afraid that I just get addicted to it.
It says here that, according to the National Enquirer, Norm reportedly got into a fight with Bob Saget in March of 2002 over comments that Norm made about Bob Saget on our show.
What did he say?
Yeah, Bob was a director of one of your films, right?
Yeah,
Dirty Work.
Actually, it was when Artie and I came in years ago.
So Bob got upset with things that you said?
He wasn't happy, but we didn't get into a fist fight.
Not a fist fight, but it said a fight. I mean, you...
No, we didn't get into a...
Is Bob hurt by what you said? You said he was a bad director.
Yeah, well, he's hurt, but Artie knows. Bob's the kind of guy you can make fun of.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Was Bob a bad director? Is he the reason Dirty Work was not a success?
No, he's not the reason Dirty Work was not a success.
Whose fault was it, Artie's? Pin some blame on someone. What happened? You didn't enjoy working with Bob, I guess. You thought it was really weird.
I liked working with Bob. He's fun, He's fun. I mean, listen, man. Why place blame? The goddamn movie was a smash hit.
It's become a cult classic, actually.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Why
see.
don't you watch it, for God's sake?
I don't want to watch that.
He's never watched it.
Let's see. Norm told the reporter for Details magazine that he's bet up to $200,000 on a weekend's worth of ball games and spent 12 straight hours at a craps table.
Well, that was in the old days.
Yeah, so you're not doing that anymore.
No.
See, that was the mistake we made, Howard. I played an all-night poker game with Norm, and the other guy in the game was a Details magazine reporter. Which was a bad idea, because we both got I lost a lot of money, and I said some things I shouldn't have said. And
I was all drunk.
Yeah.
I was drunk, and we played till like 7 a.m., and the guy wrote everything down.
Oh, wow.
In the article.
What kind of reporter is that?
Yeah.
Now,
first he won a bunch of money from us, then he wrote...
and then he knocked you in the magazine.
The guy won!
I remember when I was on Saturday Night Live, and everybody hated the show and everything. And so this New York magazine writer, he writes a thing, and he pretends he likes us, right?
Yeah, great.
And then he doesn't like us, it turns out.
Yeah.
So Chris Farley goes on a photo shoot. And he'll do anything, he's the funniest guy ever, right? So they put a big TV on his head, and they got him to make a big funny face and everything with this TV on his head. And then he's like all excited, I'm going to be on the cover, So then the cover came out, and it was Farley with a big TV on his head, and then underneath it said, "Is TV comedy dead?" He's like, I did an 8-hour photo shoot.
Nice.
Oh, that's terrible.
It hurt. Well, you were essentially fired from Saturday Night Live. I mean, you've said that. Yeah. And that freaked you out, right? I mean, you were doing a good job. I loved when you did the news.
Well, it was really bad because it's very public, and they said some really disparaging things about you as a performer.
Well, Norm was quoted as saying, I got kicked out of show business when I got fired from Saturday Night Live.
That's right.
So I took a little hiatus, took some time off.
I did, yeah.
And then you returned to your first love of doing nothing and drinking whiskey and that sort of thing. And then you... Then you had your show with Artie. That didn't work out. Now, is this a big...
It lasted a good little while.
Yeah, you had 2 seasons.
On my show with Artie?
Yeah.
Man, that goddamn thing lasted... You can say that.
Yeah.
That goddamn thing.
Lasted a couple of...
That lasted 2.5 seasons.
Yeah, that's enough to get a condo.
That's right. He got a condo.
Now, is there a lot of pressure on you to make this thing succeed, this Stan Hooper show? I mean, this is a big deal, right?
Did you feel the pressure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel the pressure. I feel the pressure.
Do you really? I mean, you try to act like you don't, but you're feeling some pressure, aren't you?
Of course, absolutely.
I mean, because what's after this?
Yeah, CNBC.
No, is there anything you can do after this, or will that be it?
Well, there's like thousands of TV channels, so you just keep going down.
Right. Let's go to Caesar. He wants to say hi to Norm. Caesar, you're on the air.
There's always Al Jazeera.
Right.
Hey, Norm, big fan. Listen, I just want to find out, how did you make that movie out?
What?
What? All right, let's go to John.
The one guy that's the big fan, you can't understand what the hell he's saying.
He's incoherent. John, go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say, I've seen Dirty Work, and there are so many classic one-liners in that movie. I don't want to live. I mean, that was hysterical. You know, and he says, I've never heard of fancy forms of contraceptive, like, pull it out. That's funny.
All right, so here's
you think Howard should watch that motion picture?
If Howard's never seen it, he's making a huge mistake.
I will watch
beyond funny.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to rent it and watch it. Larry, go ahead.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
Listen, that other show we had in the beginning was very funny, too.
Yeah.
But this new show is very funny. I watched it the other night. I couldn't stop laughing.
All right, there you go.
People don't get Norm's sense of humor. That's what it is.
Great.
Oh, that's good. Everything has a goddamn right.
Good thing to be saddled with.
Yeah, you know what? He's a funny guy. Just nobody knows it. Nobody gets it. It's
Don't get
hard
him.
to understand it.
They think he's serious all the time.
Well, maybe it's good that you feel you're the guy who gets it.
I get it.
All right, that's good. Well, there's a guy who gets you.
For a comedian.
Jeff the drunk.
I think he's serious all the time.
Jeff, go ahead.
Hello, Norm Macdonald. How are you doing?
Well, hello to you. How are you doing?
Good. I just want to say I think you're great.
Oh, that's nice, man.
And Saturday Night Live was the best.
Yeah. How's that OxyContin doing?
I like OxyContin, you moron.
The one guy that likes me.
I don't get your sense of humor. You're always serious.
Very good.
No, you're a good man. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Well, this is exciting for you. You got a big show. A Minute with Stan Hooper.
You're back in show business.
You don't even do political humor, though, right? I mean, you did on Saturday Night Live, but you don't do it in Iraq. You don't get into the Iraq.
I don't know anything about it.
Are you a fan of George Bush?
Yes, sir.
You like him?
Yes,
sir. You're a Republican.
I'll tell you, sir, I don't want to say this, but whatever.
Say it. Go ahead.
I feel that my home country of Canada maybe should have supported the United States in that.
Oh, there you go.
Good for you going out on a limb.
Look at you.
That's what I believe.
Wow. Mr. Political.
Let's applaud that.
Yes. Thank you, Norm.
Yeah, you know.
You should run for president of Canada. Are you still a Canadian citizen?
My father fought in WW2, the big one.
Right.
So, you know, Canada has a long history.
Well, were you outraged about the World Trade Center?
What, when the planes hit the hotels there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't happy. Jesus, I'll never forget that September the 15th.
It was 11th.
Well, what's with a date? When did Hitler invade Poland? Let me ask you that.
You're absolutely right.
Am I right?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
But you support President Bush and the troops and all that.
Yes, sir. I think this is why I support President Bush. Quite honest.
Did you vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I can't vote.
Oh, you can't. You're still Canadian.
But I seriously think this about President Bush. I think that he may have saved one of our lives in this room.
You're damn right. I agree. I agree. I know you're being serious. I think you're being serious.
Yeah,
no, because he has that problem. Nobody knows when he's sick.
No, I mean, think about it, you know.
What if it was mine or Benji's? Does it matter that much?
Did he save Benji's life?
Does it matter whose life he saved? So you have a stand on the issues. It's not like you're just a funny
just
guy.
in this one specific area, it just seems clear that, we haven't been attacked again. And
Right. It seems to be working.
Yeah.
Right. And it takes time to settle things down in Iraq, I guess. I mean, you just can't win in a day.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about that.
No.
But yeah, I'd agree with you. What did you say?
You don't say this much in Hollywood, do you?
Yeah, Hollywood.
Have you been hanging out with any cool people, like celebrity types that we would know?
Me and Artie occasionally will hang out.
No, seriously. I mean, are you hanging out with anyone? Sandler?
I was saying me and Artie occasionally hang out with Bob Uecker.
That's right.
Now, what about like Sandler and all those guys from Saturday Night Live?
I see Sandler occasionally. He's very busy.
Yeah. Where do you go?
Spade, very busy.
Yeah. Do you see Spade?
What's Spade busy with?
Nah, but I think if the
Spade's
show...
got nothing going on.
I think if the show becomes a hit, he might give me a call.
That's good. Gary Shandling's house, you go there for basketball games?
No, I don't.
No.
I miss
Not
out
on that list?
I'm not on the C list.
C list. You're not even on the C list. Well, so now, and you still have the same house? You're living near your wife?
I live in an apartment, yeah.
You live in an apartment near your ex-wife, and you split the kids' time up?
Absolutely.
You bring the kid down to the
I
set?
have him 3 days a week, and she has him 4 days.
Does he have to change houses, or...?
Excuse me?
He changes houses every couple of days.
Yeah,
There's a room at your place and a room...
Yeah, he has a room at my place and a room at...
Does he ever get confused and wind up at the wrong house?
Yeah, does he ever say to you, I'd really just rather be with Mom?
Or just like, I'm tired of bouncing around like this, Dad.
Well, they'll always love their mother the most.
Right.
They love their mother.
He's a good kid, Norm's kid.
Yeah, what's your son's first name? I don't even know.
Artie knows him.
Do you know his first name?
Yeah, Artie.
His name is Artie.
Yeah.
Named him after me.
I named him after Artie.
All right, let's just say...
Kid's a real man, I'll tell you that, too.
Well, what does he do?
Artie can tell you.
What do you mean? He's hung well?
No.
What's he already knocking off the broad?
I can't tell you that.
This kid hits 3-pointers like...
oh, yeah? He's a good athlete? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Are you a good athlete?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm not a good athlete. I wouldn't say good.
I've heard you have a big penis. I don't even know how I know that.
Huh?
It says in my notes you have a big penis.
He said it on here a couple of times.
Yeah. That's what did you ever see him naked?
Never. Never had the pleasure.
Did you circumcise your son?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, I did.
You did?
But I never knew there was such a controversy about it.
I would never circumcise my son if I had a son.
Yeah.
I think it's a mutilation.
And it's like an archaic... One guy told me, he said, well, how did he put it? He said, there's no surgery necessary on a baby.
Absolutely. Why would you... A baby's born perfect. There must be a reason for that foreskin. Why would we cut it off?
Yeah. But you know why they do it, right?
They say for health reasons.
Yeah, but you know how it started?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a thing with God.
No, because in the old days, the Puritans, or whatever you call them, they didn't want people to...
Masturbate.
Pleasure themselves.
Right.
You just said the word.
Oh, I had to bleep myself. No, that you could say in certain context. Let me handle all the dirty words.
Right.
You just stay
Puritans.
please.
I think it started a little earlier.
Well, Norm is right.
Weren't they like 80 years ago?
A lot of it was done to discourage boys from touching themselves, much like in Africa where they take off a woman's clitoris because they don't want her touching herself.
Which I am against.
Of course you should be against it, and you should be against a boy being cut.
It's more about a woman not getting any pleasure so that she doesn't stray, and a man can be sure of that the children are his in Africa. It's not about her touching herself.
Yeah, what are you, an African, what you did to your son? Shame on you.
What's wrong with being in Africa?
Are they big
they're doing the wrong thing over there.
Are they big on that in Canada? So everybody gets circumcised in Canada?
Well, I think most people get circumcised here, too, right?
Yeah, I didn't know Canada.
But it's a huge money-making thing for the hospitals. That's why they do it, too.
Yeah.
They don't really give you the choice.
They just do it.
Yeah, you're in a panic. Because...
Well, what do you pay for something like that?
Huh?
What do you pay for something like that?
That's got to be $500-600.
Wow. All right, listen.
What?
It's good seeing you.
Are we going to do the news?
You want to stay in? Oh, great. Okay, I thought you wanted to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Oh, great. All right. See Norm Macdonald on A Minute with Stan Hooper Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox. And we'll take a break. and then we'll do the news. All right, great.
What is it about Howard Stern that rubs all toupee-wearing disc jockeys the wrong way?
Well, I call that kind of radio schlock shock radio. Most people just call it shock. I'm a traditional broadcaster. I'm not a conservative guy. I'm kind of a character. I've always looked at radio and these microphones and the people that let me into their homes and cars like they are right now. It's sacred to me. It's a tabernacle. And it sounds very corny, but I'm a corny guy. I don't like to take that trust and rip it around. Howard Stern, or it's not fair to pick on him because a lot of these schlockers are on the air today using, they've gone past irreverence. I have nothing against being irreverent on the radio, but now we're getting into way past bad taste.
Give it a rest, old-timer. Howard Stern rules! 95 XO. Howard Stern Show.
Let's do the news with Robin Ophelia Quivers.
Would you like to sing our tune?
ROQ. And by the way, I just want to say that that guy from the Righteous Brothers, Bill Hatfield.
Yes.
He died. And our tribute was nothing compared to Wayne Brady's. Wayne Brady outdid us, Robin.
Usually we do the best tributes.
No, we failed.
How did he top us?
Wayne Brady sang Unchained Melody. From now on, when someone dies, I will sing.
If they sing, you'll
If they sing. Even if they don't sing, I'll sing. But Wayne Brady,
Oh, man, he really did that?
Yeah, he did. And you want to know something? It's really despicable because I'll play it for you. Because Wayne Brady has so nothing to do that all of a sudden he just kind of... there's no reason for him to mutilate the song. He should have played the guy singing the song.
Yeah, the guy was a great singer.
He did a bad version of the guy's song.
That's no tribute.
Yeah, how is that a tribute to the guy? Have you ever done that show, the Wayne Brady Show?
Are we on the TV?
Yeah, we're on the TV now.
The radio? No, we're not.
Here we are. Have you ever done the Wayne Brady Show?
No, I haven't had the privilege.
Mm.
One time I saw Sinatra. Do you remember this, Artie? There was a Sinatra tribute,
Right after he died?
Before he died.
Oh.
And he was sitting in the audience, and Harry Connick Jr. came out and, did a Frank Sinatra song, and they kept cutting to Sinatra, like all angry.
He's like, hey, you're messing my song up.
No, he thought he was just some Sinatra impersonator.
Oh, that's funny. Because he is a Sinatra impersonator.
Pretty well, yeah.
But there's so many...
Wait, let me see if I can get this going. What CD is this?
We normally do our weekly news review at this point, but there's one really big thing that happened this week, and I want to address it. Bobby Hatfield, he's one half of the legendary Righteous Brothers. He passed away Wednesday night. So yeah. So what an
uninformed audience.
Yeah.
They don't even know that the guy died.
Well, that's the Wayne Brady Show.
Oh. Yeah. The guy was dead for 2 days. Rigor mortis has already set in, and you don't know he's dead?
Wayne Brady doesn't get the hippest crowds.
Instead of doing the weekly news review...
I can't believe they blew off the weekly news review.
Oh, no.
Because that's my favorite part of that show.
What I wanted to do in his honor was to pay tribute to him by singing one of his most memorable songs, Unchained Melody. And that's how we're going to do it.
Oh, what a tribute.
So we're doing a tribute, but we're going to put our own little thing on. Oh, my love, my darling, I did for your touch.
Wow.
Boy, he must feel really honored.
He woke up from the dead.
Yeah, he's back.
Lonely time.
It's not an easy song to sing.
Oh, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Shut up. Breathless. Reckless. Shut up. Wayne Brady wakes up and goes, Bobby Hatfield died. How can I get attention from it?
Right.
Yeah. Wayne Brady tribute.
He's got to sing. Oh, I can sing something.
Oh, good. This will be my moment.
I've been dying to sing Unchained Melody. Now a reason.
I always knew I sang it better than he did anyway.
Wow, is that bad?
So much.
I'm Wayne Brady, damn it. acknowledge my presence.
Didn't this guy win Best Comedy Host?
Yeah, best talk show host.
He beat some big guys.
And best guest on a comedy, I guess, or something. He beat Robin Williams.
Wow. Wow. It's amazing.
What a mockery. What a joke.
Showbiz.
Showbiz is a joke. Who is Wayne Brady? How did he get into my life? Was he ever been on it?
Drew.
He did Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, so what is Drew's last name? It's his fault.
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey. We
should blame him
for this.
The late, great George Miller had a funny line about the show Whose Line Is It Anyway?
What did he say?
One step above charades.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Yeah, no tribute to him. I'd like to do a tribute to him.
I'll tell you a funny thing about George Miller. You know how people have famous last words?
Yes.
You know, you read about them and they have something clever to say?
Can I sing something to George Miller?
Sing it up.
If you don't mind.
Do it up.
I don't know the words.
Oh, my love.
Oh, my love, my darling.
I hunger for your touch.
I hunger for your touch.
A long, lonely time.
Lonely time.
Nice. A long, lonely time.
A long, lonely time.
And time goes by so slowly.
As time goes by, my darling, so slowly.
I can do so much.
I can do so much.
Are you still mine?
Are you still mine?
Are you still mine?
Precious love.
I need your love.
Your love.
I need your love.
I need your love.
I need your love.
I've got some singing voice, huh?
Yeah, there you go. You could sing with Wayne Brady.
How do I get on that show? I want to do a duet with him. I'm going to book myself on
Ebony
Wayne.
and Ivory.
Yeah. What an annoying guy. What is it, Ralph?
That was great singing.
Thanks.
You know, it's funny. That guy wants to be a singer in the worst way. Every once in a while, I tune by his show, and he's always singing. Like, always say, he had Phil Collins on. He was doing a duet with him, and they were singing that song, Su Su Studio. And every time, you got to get a tape of it.
I'm getting it.
With the Wayne Brady, it was just flat. It was like a bad American Idol karaoke.
You know, we got to get all of his singing performances.
Hey, Gary.
Just tune in every day. He sings. He, like, ropes somebody into singing with him.
Hey, Gary, get me Su Su Studio.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins and Wayne Brady.
Shoot himself.
Wayne Brady.
Somebody tell Wayne Brady he can't sing.
He's not a singer.
Su Studio.
Su Su Studio.
And he's like, oh.
It's awful when Phil Collins sings that song.
Right?
Hey, Sting was talking about coming on my show. Maybe I'll do a duet with him.
Sting?
Yeah.
And Wayne Brady.
And let's book Wayne Brady and do some songs with him.
There you go.
Have play the losers.
Ruin every song.
All right, thanks, Ralph. Hey, now.
So you know anything about George Miller's story?
I thought we finished it.
No, he had another
just
famous last words thing.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You know when guys die and they have famous last words?
Yeah.
And they're all super clever?
Yeah.
And so George Miller was dying. He was.
What was wrong with him, by the way?
He had leukemia for about 20 years. The great David Letterman took care of him.
Financially?
Yeah.
You remember that.
Well, you had him on the show. Didn't mean to get money.
No, he had the best care for him.
Oh, really?
Best hospitals.
All right.
It worked. Well,
hey, way to go, Dave.
20 years.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, anyways, he was in the hospital. And he was drifting in and out of consciousness, you know, and this comedian came in, Bobby Kelton from the old days, you know, and he was the last guy to talk to George Miller, and he came up to George, and George Miller had this male nurse that kept holding his hands, you know, to comfort him.
Yeah.
And so George Miller was like so out of it, so he turned to Bobby Kelton and he said, Bobby, he goes, that nurse that's holding my hand, is that a boy or a girl? Because he was
so out of it.
So out of it, he goes, is that a boy or a girl? And then Bobby Kelton goes, oh, well, that's a male nurse, George. And then so George Miller dies, but before he dies, he turns to the pillow on his pillow and looks the male nurse in the eye and goes, Fag.
No.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was his last word.
That's awful. So great.
But wouldn't that be great? You know, this book of famous last words? Put that one in.
Hey, by the way, Norm is on A Minute with Stan Hooper. Big show Wednesday nights at 8:30
I
on
play
Fox.
Stan.
That's quite an honor.
Yeah, some of the greats have played Stan.
You're just it's like Superman. Lots of different guys have played Stan Hooper, and you're the most recent. I think you're the best one.
It's like Stanley Kowalski.
Yeah. I saw De Niro play Stan Hooper years ago when he first started out.
Really? He did that role first?
Yeah. So now Norm's doing a much better job. Really are.
Better than De Niro?
Better than De Niro. Yeah. It's a hard character, Stan Hooper. Couldn't Letterman get him a female nurse? I mean, George Miller.
I mean, if he's sparing no expense.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he was paying. Get the guy a woman to hold his hand. Thanks. Robin, let's do a little news. We're honored to have Norm Macdonald sitting in the guest chair today. Oh, my darling, my Debbie.
Debbie, Debbie, Debbie.
You got to get that on tape, Fred. Debbie, Debbie, Debbie. Sing it, Norm.
I can't.
You can sing. Come on.
Come on, oh, my love.
Oh, my love.
I can't do it.
My darling. You know you want to do it.
Artie's a great singer. Right?
Oh, my love! Fire!
All right, let's do some news.
You
This is
wanted
silly.
to be alerted whenever LeBron James was playing.
Yeah.
Tonight he plays with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What
They
time's
play
that
the
on?
Knicks at 7 o'clock on MSG. So
Cleveland plays the Knicks.
The Knicks, yeah, you'll be able to see it locally.
At what time?
7 o'clock.
I'll tell you who's going to be the rookie of the year.
Who?
Carmelo Anthony.
Great, thanks.
All right.
Here's another guy
What can
from
we
Syracuse.
do with that information?
Now, what you do is you get a Carmelo Anthony rookie card.
Ah.
I'll be rich.
Now you're talking.
You'll be rich. You can throw that on the pile.
Now,
right.
You know, we often talk about this. This happened this weekend. A woman was with a friend. I didn't realize she was with a friend. They're driving to, I guess, someplace to pick up some food. And she has her 2-year-old son in the back seat strapped in his baby carrier.
Yeah.
She leaves the car running. She and
yeah.
her friend get out of the car to go pick up the food.
And some dudes steal the car.
While they're in the car in the shop, some dude runs up, jumps in the car, and drives off with her 2-year-old. She spends 10 hours worrying, and they find the car out on Long Island with the baby still strapped in the car seat, sleeping.
Yeah, and they were doing Amber Alert.
Yeah, well, it was crazy, and, you know, luckily she got the kid back. But I didn't realize she was with another person. They didn't have to leave the baby alone.
Yeah, that's weird.
They didn't need
on the other hand,
I didn't know that.
You don't want to smother those children either.
You can be smothering.
Yeah.
So sometimes you should let them be alone.
Yeah, let them sit in the car by themselves.
Well, yeah, that was my, so now they're wondering if they shouldn't charge her with something.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I've had 3 kids. I would never leave one of my daughters alone in the car with the car running.
Yeah.
I don't care. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
I know.
Like only you wouldn't do it.
You do it.
You probably have done it. You just got away with it.
I'm saying, like what is that?
Not even to get food?
For food, maybe, for a second.
Well, you didn't say that. But you know what? What also interested me about the story was the baby's name. Did you see the name?
What was the name?
The baby's name was De Niro.
De Niro. What ethnicity?
The mother is Jamaican.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, Norm,
His name was De Niro.
you used to have 3 kids, but you lost 2 because you left the car running.
That's right.
But you have the 1 now.
Yeah, man, that's why you have 3 kids.
You can lose a couple and not worry about it.
Hey, where's my kid? My Norm impression.
I thought that was strange that she left the baby in there when there were 2 of them. She walked away from the car. But anyway, we're talking about De Niro, and a psychologist, I guess, has done a study. He says that pop culture has gotten to the point where people are naming their kids after popular symbols.
You know, no one ever names their kid Howard.
No, they're not talking about naming them after famous people. He's talking about famous symbols. A new trend in baby names shows a pop cultural influence. Cleveland Evans, a psychology professor at Nebraska's Bellevue University and a member of the American Name Society, studied the Social Security records in the year 2000 and found that many children today are being named after consumer products.
I know a guy named Tampon James Washington.
Stop it. 22 girls registered that year were named Infinity.
Infinity.
But not with a Y.
With an I.
With an I, like the car.
Well, I've seen the name Porsche.
Yeah. I've seen the name,
mostly in strip clubs.
I've seen the name Special K.
Yeah, there's a name.
Yeah, there you go. 55 boys were named Chevy, and 4 or 5 girls were named Celica.
What about Metamucil Delabate?
Hundreds of children were named after clothing companies. 298 girls are sporting the name Armani.
Armani Stern, for example.
164 were named after Nautica.
Nautica Macdonald, for example.
Yeah.
6 boys were named Timberland after the boot.
Timberland Lang, for example.
Also, the fabrics are getting attention. 5 girls were named Rayon.
Like Rayon Melendez.
Yes. 6 boys were named Cashmere.
As in Cashmere Norris.
7 were named Denim, and 5 were named Cotton. 49 boys were named Cannon after the camera. 7 boys were named Del Monte.
Like Del Monte Quivers.
After the canned vegetables.
Oh, my God. Kevlar Mund.
21 girls were named L'Oreal. And then they noticed that people are naming their kids after drinks they like.
Like what?
Sky. 6 boys were named Sky with 2 Y's like Sky Vodka.
Wow. That's disturbing.
Jack and Water Lang.
9 girls were named Chianti, and 6 boys were named Courvoisier.
Courvoisier. That's a black guy, I bet.
That's a good name.
Courvoisier.
But the best
Sex on the Beach
was some sports fans who named their kids after ESPN.
Wow. ESPN is their name?
It's spelled ESPN, but they're calling the kid Espen.
Oh,
wow.
You know, in honor of George Miller, I'm going to name my son Fag.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Is that mostly a black thing?
I don't know, Howard.
Well, Espen, you know. That could be Irish.
Courvoisier.
Courvoisier, I got to think.
Yeah, that's a black.
No, because a lot of black people go out on a limb with their kids to make a joke out of them.
Yeah. Right.
I see that. I see some of the names.
You think they're joking?
Excuse me. Can't be for real. I mean, Espen? ESPN?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a white thing. I don't know. I just don't know. A couple of black people have told me they named their kids after products.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like the names Robin was saying. I'm telling you. Courvoisier. And Cinemax Lincoln is a guy I know. 3 years old. Cinemax Lincoln.
And what about HBO?
HBO.
HBO Jackson. My name is HBO
But they call him Hobo. No, they call him Hobo. Anyway, what about scientific math?
There you go. I mean, at least.
Huh?
In New York, there is a high school basketball player who was a phenom. His name was Scientific Map. And his brother was, what was it?
What was he?
What was the brother's name? I'm not kidding. His father named him Scientific Map.
Yeah, Gary knew this. I knew
And what was it?
Scientific. And what was
it was 2 brothers, Scientific Maps and Majestic Maps.
Right,
Majestic Maps.
What does that even mean?
Nothing.
Is that a real thing in real life?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I knew a guy, a Jewish guy, C-SPAN Levine.
That's the best one. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a funny guy.
You're not going to get past
that. Prince Charles is trying to... What?
They're saying he might be gay.
Well, he's trying to dispel these rumors that are flying around in Great Britain now.
Very.
Due to some tapes that were made by his late wife, Princess Diana. She has tapes of this former royal servant who claimed that he had been raped by another servant on the staff.
Uh-huh.
And I taped him, and during, I guess, that conversation, he also said that he saw one of the servants and a royal having sex.
Friggin'
and everybody's guessing that it was Prince Charles.
Homo.
They were saying that it had to do with Prince Charles, but he has now come out and denied any allegations, whatever they are.
Hey, wait a minute, though. Maybe there's some credence to that. Isn't Prince Charles, if I'm not mistaken, British?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You think that's a clue?
It might be. They carry umbrellas around.
So, yeah, he's trying to refute or make these rumors go away. He rushed back home. They've been issuing all kinds of statements to say that it's not him or he didn't do anything. And his secretary went into the courts and had the paper stopped from publishing the article they were going to publish about the whole thing. And they are now preventing foreign news magazines that might be carrying the story from entering the country. So you can only hear about it. You can't read about what Prince Charles may or may not have done. But he said he didn't do any of it. Would you kill a guy?
Sure.
Yes.
Wait,
if he was some sort of umbrella carrier.
What would I kill a guy? Sure.
Kill a guy if he served you urine in a beer can as a joke?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I'd kill him.
Yeah.
I would kill him.
That's justified homicide.
All right. A 46-year-old member of the Confederate Tribes of Umatilla Indian Reservation pleaded guilty in federal court on Thursday to unintentionally killing a friend who had served him a beer can filled with urine, presumably as a joke.
Yeah, that's no joke. You know what? I'm going to kill you.
Well, David C. Shippentower punched Leonard D. Strong at least twice in the head, causing a brain injury that eventually killed.
You can't blame the guy. Don't be doing that to people. Rosie O'Donnell, you're on the air.
Oh, hello, Howard. I just want to say that, Robin, I have a question. Will that magic elixir fix my career?
It can fix anything.
You know, I also want to apologize to that woman for making fun of her cancer. I should have just said that I wished her boobs fell off instead. You know, I should have never mentioned the cancer. But I'm really upset. Howard, do you really think that it's my fault that this all happened?
All right, thank you, Rosie.
No, Howard.
What's to hear from her?
That loudmouth.
Yes. Rosie finished her testimony on Friday.
Two women are up front. They think they're a better guest than you, Norman. They want to come in here and replace you.
Well, how do we determine that?
You don't want to hear from them, do you?
No.
Yeah, what if they're better than you and I have to replace you?
That would look bad for me.
Norm is very relaxed.
He is.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah. Show business is relaxed.
Yeah, what are you so uptight about?
You gotta get that Deepak Chopra stuff, man.
Dean Martin.
Is he really doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What, you don't believe him, Robin?
I can't believe a word he says. I was happy to see that the courts only awarded Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas $23,000 in damages. They were suing because a photographer from Hello magazine took pictures of their wedding and published them before they could get the pictures published and be paid $1.6 million for them.
23,000, I'll take that.
Why not? 1.6 million for a picture of those two married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems a mite steep.
Wait a second. Here are the two girls who want to take your place on the show today. Let's see what they look like. If they're hot, I'll throw you out. Oh. Hey, not bad.
You might be on your way out.
Hey, Norm, you might have to leave. You think you're a better guest than Norm? Wow, you girls are hot. Where are you from?
California.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Texas.
Nice. Wow. Are you good friends?
We are, definitely.
Hey, two hotties.
Aw,
Jesus.
What do you do for a living? Stripper?
work for Playboy.
What do you do for Playboy?
Night calls 411, Spice Clips, in the magazine.
You're looking to get plugs.
No, not at all.
Let's see you top that George Miller story. I don't think so.
Yeah, what's the best last words you ever heard?
Honey, you work for Playboy, too?
No, I am a sex therapist.
You're a what?
I'm a sex therapist.
Oh, no kidding.
I've been on the show before.
Oh, yeah, you look kind of familiar.
Yeah. I was the G-spot girl. Remember we did that G-spot
Oh, you're the one who...
where...
You're not the one who got naked, though.
No, I wasn't the one who got naked.
Yeah.
That was...
What is that G-spot?
But she will, she will.
You'll get naked?
I'll get naked.
What do you do for Playboy?
I am on TV and in the magazine.
And you get naked and you don't care?
I love being naked. Nothing wrong with that.
It looks like you got a killer body.
Yeah, let's see that.
You want to see her naked, Norm, even though she wants to replace you?
Yeah.
What are you, gay?
I heard about that G-spot. The guy was telling me about that the other day.
What did he say?
He said it's some thing inside of a lady that you have to find.
Right.
First of all, haven't we had to find that other thing? I'm trying to be clean here.
Right. It's hard enough to find that other thing, and then you have to go find a G-spot.
Yeah. I couldn't even find a guy's balls.
You mean the little man in the boat? You had a hard time finding the little man in the boat, the one on the outside?
I don't know what that means.
Probably.
She's got all kinds of great little...
You got a boyfriend?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
What's he do?
He's an actor.
Yeah.
Was
some good-looking dude, huh?
I think he's good looking.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Is he working as an actor?
He actually is.
What does he do?
Series? He is on a series on Playboy.
Oh.
I know.
He ain't an actor.
What, does he shave his balls?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's hot.
He's not an actor like me and Norm.
No.
Does he care if you get naked?
Not at all.
Well, you got real breasts or fake?
Oh, they're totally fake.
Yeah. Okay, take off all your clothes. Let's see.
Take off all my... Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm into this. I'm sorry, Norm.
Yeah.
Maybe it bothers you.
Well, you know what? Just in case you had us on this morning, we practiced, and we did this. I found her G-spot.
Yeah.
And it's great, because I was able to give her a nice big O, full body
You're
big
gonna
O.
Can you find her G-spot now?
Well, we have a technique, a special technique to show all you guys how to just guaranteed to get a woman there every single time.
All right, you're going to do it to her now?
Yeah, I'll do it to her.
She's going to find the G-spot for you?
Well, it's called a blended O, though. It combines G-spot and C-spot stimulation. Alternatively,
if we do this technique, every woman would have it. Whoa,
Yeah.
you look good.
No, she looks amazing.
Norm, how come you're not looking at her?
Her body rocks.
Are you gay?
No, it just seems a little unseemly. I don't know the lady.
He's old-fashioned.
You look good.
Thank you.
How much you weigh, baby?
97 pounds.
And what are you, Chinese?
Korean.
Yeah, wow. You're hot.
Thank you.
What, you got a little American in you, or you just all...
I don't know. I was adopted, so
Oh.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But...
Well, now you're naked. Turn around, let's see your ass.
Oh, it's flat.
It's perfect.
Come on, Norm, look.
She's super hot.
I'm looking at you.
You're a fag.
Wait, you're looking at
Fag!
Oh, my
You're
God.
certainly not like your buddy Artie, who always stands up when a woman is...
Are you gay? Seriously,
a
Norm.
tortured
How could
life.
you not look at a beautiful... I got nothing against gay or anything like that, so if you want to come out of the closet, go ahead. This is the place to do
It's
it.
just I don't know the lady.
All right. Casey, get nude for Norm.
Norm's very old-fashioned.
And we'll do an erection test. Well, so we made this video called Satisfy Any Woman Every Time and Leave Her Lusting for More.
All right, let's just see you do it. Stop yapping so
we
much.
Need some, we need some KY. Do you have that KY?
I do.
All right, go ahead. I want to see if this woman has an orgasm right here. Of
course you
Don't you?
Not really.
I will.
You will have one?
Very, very good at this.
All right, and don't talk about it because I can't have any graphic language.
Okay.
So watch your big yap.
You let me.
Yeah, you're yapping too much.
Will we hear anything?
Yeah.
Did she get very vocal?
And I should probably wear goggles, but I won't. Whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goggles.
She's a rain woman.
Okay. Wow, here they go.
Ready?
Go ahead.
This is so hot.
So isn't this you having sex with another woman? Are you into girls?
Oh, I love girls.
Are you?
Well, I used to be, but after I got married, my husband said no more chicks. So.
All right, let's see you give her an orgasm right now.
Ready?
All right.
I'm ready.
What about what your husband said?
Let me just listen to this.
Oh, God.
Hey. Oh, it sounds like Robin.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Is she faking it, or
I'm sorry. I'm
sound like
sorry.
Mom?
Okay.
I can't even remember.
Wow, blew out the microphone. Hello? Hello? Wow.
I got a feeling her husband ain't the only actor in the family.
That was
that quickly. No, I don't think she's acting. That was for real, right?
That was for real. That was for real. She is so great at finding the G-spot.
I believe it.
I don't know.
I believe it. How do I learn how to do that?
All right.
Do that to me.
Just make a bunch of noises.
We also have a website called BetterLoveLife.com, Better Love Life. We have thousands of techniques like this. And this one she had a full release, but you couldn't see that part.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
That's a little, even for Norm, that's too much. I totally bought into that.
I got to say.
It was real. I couldn't even remove, it was.
I wish I could do that to a woman.
Down on me.
You know what she was doing?
I wasn't watching, but it sounded like an appendix attack.
Not to get too graphic, but she had her like a bowling ball, Howard.
Yeah.
She was all over the place.
She was all over her.
Well, it was dual stimulation, C-spot, G-spot.
Why do you take off your clothes, honey?
Yeah.
Well, I don't because I'm the doctor.
Please.
You know what this is?
Doctor.
This is a great way for her to get chicks and, keep her husband, tell her husband, oh, it's just for the, for work.
Well, it is for work.
Is that what you do? Like, do you have an actual office?
Yes, I do.
And do you do that for women when they come to your office?
No, usually I'll sit down next to them and I'll talk them through having a big O with a vibrator or just manually. But I don't usually
teach men how to do that to women?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Absolutely. And I have a 99% success rate.
Can you teach Norm to do that right now?
I can teach any guy to give a woman an orgasm in any situation.
Norm, go over there and give her an orgasm. Let me see you do it. Mr.
Normally I bring rubber gloves.
All right, well, good for you. You don't need them here.
No guy wants to go over there and try to see if they can do it.
Artie!
Benji, you want to learn?
I haven't given a woman an orgasm yet, and I ain't going to start now.
I'll teach you.
Benji?
She'll do it. She'll let you do it.
She'll let Benji do it?
Yeah, right? Okay, sure.
You don't care?
No, I'm okay with that.
Benji's pretty gross.
Our secret weapon, Benji's coming over.
Do you want my rubber gloves, Benji? You should have.
Okay, so we need some KY. Will you grab it over there?
He doesn't want gloves, I don't think.
He looks scared. Wait, no, not that.
Oh, he's so sick.
All right, Benji, sit down. I don't want to see this. I have to take a break. Norm, I'm sorry. I have to take...
You know, Norm, you looked at that, though, didn't you?
I'm looking at you.
Benji was ready to bang this broad.
Yeah, forget it. I don't want to go through this. All right, anyway, girls, thank you. You are great guests. We'll be back right after this. Norm, you still staying with us for the news?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll finish the news when we come back.
What if the gutter-mouthed shock jock bad boy of radio turns out to be a really nice guy who won't let his own daughters hear his show? The FCC couldn't do it, NBC couldn't do it, my mother couldn't do it, his mother couldn't do it, but this film might do it. This film might be the thing that finally gets Howard Stern off the air. About 5 years ago, I was in a cab. The cabbie was listening to Howard Stern, who was going ballistic about me. That Joel Siegel, who calls him a critic, he said he wouldn't know a good movie if it mugged him. He must have gone on for half an hour. Well, Howard, what are you going to say about this review of your movie? I liked it. A lot. Not only that, you're a good actor besides. So there. This is the kind of movie, even if you don't like him, you'll like him. Even if you don't think he's funny, you'll laugh.
95X. You're listening to Howard Stern.
All right, Robin, time for more news. Obviously, we were doing the news, and people started getting naked and giving themselves orgasms.
What happened?
I don't know. I thought that was kind of hot.
Did you?
Norm ruined it for me, though. He wouldn't look.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I did. Want to see? Come over here. I swear, I think I can do it.
Do it on Artie.
Artie, come here. I just have to hook my finger a certain way. I actually did learn something.
Yeah?
I was asking the girl after we went to commercial, yeah.
Oh, so you got the technique down.
I think so. Norm was all uptight, though.
You'll have to give us a report.
Norm wouldn't even look at a
What
naked
is wrong with Benji?
What do you mean?
What did he do?
Well, they told him to come over to learn the technique, and he started disrobing.
Yeah, that's yet another technique.
Yeah. The old-fashioned way.
Nobody wanted to learn anything from you, Benji.
Benji was going to just bang her.
And what's Norm's problem? Norm doesn't,
Okay, I'll bang.
Norm's all uptight. Norm's a player. He doesn't let on here, but I know some things about Norm. Old Norm.
So Norm shouldn't be acting like such a prude?
Yeah, Norm's no prude.
I'm not a prude at all.
Yeah.
No.
During the break, Norm vomited.
I watched a porno.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know, man. I don't get them at home or anything, but when I'm in a hotel, I turn them on.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like about them?
What?
You can't time them right because they don't tell you, you know? And so you're busy pleasuring yourself.
Right.
And so I'm watching this one, I'm pleasuring myself and everything. And there's all this intercourse going on.
Right.
And, stuff and different people all over each other. All of a sudden, you know, I'm ready to...
Finish.
All of a sudden, it cuts to two dudes in a lawyer's office. And they're like, we got to get that guy. All of a sudden, there's like a story. So like I stop and I start trying to figure out the story. They're like, we got to get that Sanchez.
You have to pre-watch a porno.
Uh-huh.
It can't be, because that can really happen to you. You could end up the big moment could be 2 men on screen.
And,
and it's the worst.
That guy's face.
Right. Oh, it's awful.
You can't fast forward in a hotel either.
You know, as a kid, you didn't have porno. I didn't have porno. They had stag films, but you couldn't get your hands on it. I used to watch Gilligan's Island and pleasure myself.
Sure, me too.
And I would wait for the sexy actress.
I don't care what they say. If you like Marianne better than Ginger, you're a fag.
Right, exactly. I would wait for Ginger, and finally be a Ginger, and then all of a sudden you'd be ready to finish, and Mr. Howell would come on.
Yeah, I was going to say, how long was that shot on Ginger?
Not long.
Oh, I thought...
You can't say that. You can't say that.
You arrived all over...
I arrived. Even worse, Mrs. Howell. No. Put it back on Mr. Howell.
No lovey.
No lovey. Lovey. Anyway, Robin, let's finish the news. Norm Macdonald, by the way, we really should watch A Minute with Stan Hooper, Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox. This guy is really working hard, and he wants you to watch the show.
All right.
That's a great show. It's a smash hit.
There you go.
Well, we all want to be in on it.
Yeah, you want to be in on the ground floor.
Yeah, I don't want to miss that.
We talked about this earlier, how this woman who was confined to a wheelchair because she has bad knees wound up stabbing her son to death. They got into a fight because she accused him of stealing money from her. They think he was stealing money because of some old drug debt or something. And they started yelling at each other. He lifted his mother out of the wheelchair and threw her on the bed and started, I guess, pummeling her. But she managed to drag herself out of the bed and throw herself back into her motorized wheelchair. And she got it to, she revved it and got into the kitchen to get a knife, and then she came back and stabbed him.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. The thing that's really crazy about this story is they're calling her a granny. She's 55 years old. And I'm like...
Oh, is she black?
What does that have to do with it?
What does that have to do with it?
Oh, nothing.
What does that have to do with it?
Don't say black. We have to bleep that.
Granny? That's black?
No, I meant African American.
No, but what does granny have to do with her?
Well, I thought African American grandmothers were a lot younger.
Oh, you're saying that a lot of these people have a teenage pregnancy?
I didn't say these people.
Well, I don't know. You're saying black.
Because that threw us for a loop.
Yeah, I thought you were racist.
Oh, maybe you're onto something, though, because I was saying granny, she's only 4 years older than me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're at that age.
Oh, shut up.
What are you saying, black grandmothers are 32?
What's that?
What are you saying, black grandmothers are 32 years old?
No, I'm not. I would never say that.
All right. So anyway, I don't know what Norm's up to.
Well, Ronnie's a grandpa. He's 54.
Wow, that's very...
Ronnie the limo driver.
Is he black?
Yeah. I think his beard is black now.
He's dying.
I think Ronnie's dyeing his beard.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why don't you just take a shave?
That'd help.
Over the weekend, the United States announced that they were shutting down the missions in Saudi Arabia because of imminent attacks by terrorists. And, of course, there were terrorist attacks. So we know what's going on.
Absolutely.
Now they're saying, they're warning the Saudi Arabians to get your act together. Stop thinking that this is not going to happen. The mission of Al-Qaeda is to topple the Saudi royal family.
Certainly.
So they'd better stop thinking that this is just going to go away. It's there to stay.
Why are there no blacks in Stan Hooper?
What's that, man?
Think about that. No black characters in Stan Hooper.
You've seen the program.
No. I'm just guessing now based on your last comment.
There's a 22-year-old black grandmother in Stan Hooper.
22.
Granny Hooper.
No blacks in Dirty Work either, Robin.
Oh,
yes, there were.
Oh, there sure were.
Yeah.
What were they doing?
There was a hooker. One of the dead hookers.
All right.
Anything else, Robin, in the news?
Yes. You know how when you lose weight, you find that you start eating again, your weight starts to go up again?
Yeah, that happens.
They think that it's because they've done a study, people burn about 300 to 400 fewer calories per day than expected after they lose weight. And they think the reason for that is that your skeletal muscles become more efficient. So that's why you're having trouble keeping the weight off.
Right. Your body retains it. See?
No, I don't really understand, but...
No, you're skinny. You don't understand.
Yeah, you've never had a problem. Mike Tyson is possibly going to enter some kind of a weird contest where he'll be fighting a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to bet on that.
I'm going to fight a sumo wrestler.
Ali did that. Ali fought a...
I'm going to fight a sumo wrestler and I'm going to rape him. I'm going to rape a sumo wrestler on television. He said.
Yeah, there's some weird Japanese tournament called K1.
The Japanese tournament called Rape a Sumo Wrestler.
So first you beat him up and then you rape him.
Yeah, first I beat him up and then I rape him.
That's the wrong order.
It's a wildly popular and vicious Japanese sport that pits masters of different fighting arts against each other.
Wow.
First I kill him, then I beat him up, then I rape him.
That's it.
And they say this Akibono versus Tyson is the K1 fans' dream.
Wow.
That's like a dream match.
How much does he get paid for something like that?
I think around $10 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Normal do it for 5. Double or nothing.
Actually, that's the Akibono guy. He's got a 3-fight deal for $10 million.
Oh.
But I'm sure with Tyson in the ring, they've got to give Tyson some money.
Oh, sure they do.
Watch out, Akibono.
Here comes Tyson.
I'm coming.
Also in the news, a country's prosperity is closely related to the average IQ of its population, according to new research that has mapped out global intelligence levels. The study of 60 countries identified a clear correlation between assessment of national mental ability and real gross domestic product. Researchers at the University of Ulster in Northern Ireland and the University of Tampere in Finland tested, and here's what they found.
University of Tampere?
Yeah.
What'd they find?
They found out that smart guys make more money than dumb guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's the whole country that fares well.
And it was a big survey.
They found that Pacific Rim countries had the highest scores. Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, and Singapore.
So the smarter the people, the more money the country makes.
Right. They had the highest IQs. Their average IQ was 105.
See, I never would have guessed that.
The next brightest were the populations of Europe, the United States, Canada. Well, you know, lots of white people here who thought they were the smartest.
Right.
That's not the case.
Oh, I know that.
Well, we know that.
Canada, the United States, Australia, and New Zealand average about 100 for...
And 100 is the average.
That's the average.
So who's the highest IQ? Japan?
All those Pacific Rim countries.
Wow.
Japan, South Korea, China, Singapore.
Why is that? Why are they so smart?
I don't really understand it. I guess God, gives and takes away, Yeah. Makes them smart, and then they have a very small...
penis.
There you go.
That's why they're smarter?
Yes. I'm doing a study now. I found that tall people are better at basketball than short people.
You're putting a lot of money into that survey.
Yeah, and I got to prove it. Yeah. That's the thing. They want evidence.
I'm not done. In South Asia, North Africa, and most Latin American countries, the score was an average of 85.
Ooh.
Yeah. What's that like? Retarded?
Yeah, that's borderline retarded.
It's a retarded country.
Several retarded countries.
What do you do with that retarded country?
Hey, retard!
Hey.
Get back to your retarded country.
That's ridiculous. It's a Down syndrome country.
Right.
That's right. Let's be correct. The Matrix Revolutions was #1 at the box office, made $50 million over the weekend. Its total gross for the 5 days was $85.5 million.
Nice.
And how about that Elf with the great Will Ferrell?
Elf was #2, made $32 million. And
Artie Lang.
Outing.
I know. Artie's great in it.
Artie getting big laughs.
Did you see the movie Elf?
I saw the preview.
I liked it.
You saw the preview?
With Artie in it every minute I turn on my TV.
That's right.
It looks great.
Well, here's Will Ferrell. He jokes about the young fans who will be grossed out when he kisses a girl in the movie. A1.
What? He has that backwards.
I know a lot of the... I've been on the website cootie.com, and there's an uproar. There's a lot of...
Yeah, who cares? You watch a lot of TV?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do?
Sure.
What do you like? What do you watch?
I like the sports.
Smallville, you watch that?
Smallville's great.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Are you a big Smallville person?
Yeah,
I like that too.
Because my kid watches it, and you know, it's cool to see. Well, it's kind of depressing, but the guy's the father.
The guy's the father.
Right.
Yeah.
The guy from Duke of Hazzard?
Yeah, which I think of as a young dude.
Right.
He's an old dude.
What about Millionaire? You watched that Joe Millionaire?
I watched it last year.
Yeah, did you ever get in a fight with Joe Millionaire?
What? Did he get into a fight with Joe Millionaire?
The new one, he got in a fight, but he didn't tell me what happened.
Really?
What happened?
I don't know anything about Joe Millionaire.
Why'd you get in a fight with that guy? The guy with the cowboy hat.
I never got in a fight with
What
Joe
happened?
Millionaire.
Tell me.
This is incendiary.
What are you doing, fighting with a guy on a TV show?
I would never fight with a millionaire. Hey, what about, this is a good idea I thought of. Celebrity Joe Millionaire. You know?
Right.
And it would be a celebrity like Artie.
Right.
Sounds great.
And he's a celebrity,
so
all the girls would think he was rich.
Right.
And then at the end he'd go, I got no money.
You'd find out that he just blew it all with cocaine and gambling.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people would just assume he was rich.
There you go.
And I'm on TV every
Anything
night.
else in the news, Robin?
Keanu Reeves of the #1 movie says viewers will not have all the questions answered by Matrix Revolutions. B1.
Oh. I was hoping to have all the things answered.
These are questions that have no answers, but you can search for the answers.
Good thing I'm from a country with an average IQ.
Or they do, but you ultimately have to come to them yourself.
Okay.
Well, obviously Keanu Reeves is not from the Pacific Rim.
He's from like a Latin American.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson's in the new movie Love, actually, with a bunch of different people, Hugh Grant and Emma Thompson.
Yeah.
And here he says audiences seeking an escape will enjoy this picture. B4.
It's wonderful to have films like this and to have the quality of films like this that Richard has written that does transport.
All right.
But what if you want to escape Liam Neeson?
Why would you want to do that?
I wouldn't, but I'm saying.
What did he do to you?
And Scary Movie 3 is still in the theaters. Jenny McCarthy is one of the stars, and here she talks about the rumors that she and Pamela Anderson hated each other prior to working on the film. A3.
I didn't hear any rumors.
The funny thing about that is I'm doing interviews and people are saying, well, you patched up the bad pact between you two. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Nobody even cares. What is she on? A Coke?
Seems to have been a big deal to her.
Who slipped her roofies?
And finally, Adam Buckman in the Post today is saying that it seems that the feud between David and Jay is over.
Well, yeah, now that Jay is winning, I guess.
They say that Letterman has been mentioning Jay in the monologue more and more, and that Leno extended, congratulations to David Letterman on his show the other day. So maybe the bad blood is over.
It's too bad. I hate to hear that. I love bad blood.
That's what's happening.
I live for bad blood. I love a fight.
You love it when people are fighting.
I do. Enjoy it. Norm, you're a great guy. Miss you, man. We never see you.
Well, I'm going to come to New York.
It's just our theme music. Yeah, go ahead. You're going to come to New York and what?
Yeah, to come to New York and visit you guys, man. Talk to you.
We'll never see you again.
Maybe we
That's
could
right.
be
We'll
friends.
see him in another 5 years.
Yeah. I guess when you get your next show, you'll come see us.
In 8 years.
I thought I was your friend, but it turns out David Spade is your big friend.
Oh.
David calls me. You don't.
That's what friends do.
Yeah, friends get in touch.
I know.
You consider Artie a friend. Do you ever call Artie on the phone?
I told you his phone has some odd thing.
That's true. You must try.
Yeah. See Norm on A Minute with Stan Hooper Wednesday nights at 8:30 on Fox, the very funny Norm Macdonald. I want to thank Wayne Brady for the tribute to Bobby Hatfield. That was touching.
What a great idea that was.
I also want to thank Chauncey Hayden from Steppin' Out Magazine for coming by and showing Robin his penis. And the two broads who unexpectedly showed up and started giving each other orgasms.
Yeah, everybody was looking at private parts today.
Yeah, everything was hot. It was all good. Chauncey's penis was really horrible, huh?
Well, it's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, and you look and you go, if they take 2 inches, forget about it.
Where are they going to get 2 inches from? All right, everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow. Later this week, Will Ferrell will be here.
Great guy.
Kid Rock and the finals of America's Smartest Stripper, 50 Cent, Simon Cowell, Lawrence Taylor, all kinds of different people will be coming in.
Lawrence Taylor.
LT,
cool.
The great LT.
Yeah, love that.
All right. And, Norm, good luck with the show a minute with Stan Hooper. We'll see you tomorrow.